Hey my friend, today's video is a challenge for me. It's a challenge to overcome my fear, and I want to inspire you to also to face your fears and to grow personally. So I'm pretty scared to make this video because I felt low on energy the last days and I didn't spend time to think about what I want to talk about in my videos. So I was like entering in a negative loop of thoughts. My mind was telling me, yeah, you are dealing with your own problems, you don't have energy and time to think about your YouTube video. And it made me feel uncomfortable. I didn't want to make a video because I didn't felt inspired and without idea. And that made me feel really bad because I know this feeling. I know this voice which wants to stop me and to feel scared. And it's not just about YouTube. I know this. Maybe you also know this voice in your head, your ego, which wants to protect you, but it always wants to hold you back from certain adventures or from changes and from things you actually want to do, but you're scared of something. And it's also for me, it kicked in and I felt no, definitely no, I don't want, thank you ego, but I don't want you to stop me from making a video. And I made the conscious decision to make a video, and I trusted myself. I trusted myself to to find my flow, to find something what I'm willing to talk about it. And I said to myself, even if it feels uncomfortable, I will do it, and I trust myself. I will find my flow. I will get some kind of inspiration or something. And now we are here, so that's a good beginning. And I understand my ego, why it wants to protect me, because yeah, I don't want, it doesn't feel good to be judged by other people, or if someone says you're stupid or your video sucks. But to be honest, it's just another opinion. Everyone is allowed to have opinions, and it would be sad if we allow our fear to stop us from going for our dreams. So if you know my channel already, you know that maybe, but if you don't, I made this channel and these videos to grow for my personal development and to overcome guilt, shame and fear of judgment, what other people think of me. And it really helped. It really improved my life in a really short time, 1 month or something. I definitely feel stronger and more connected to myself, and it doesn't bother me anymore so much what other people think of me. Still, sometimes a little bit, of course, but not so extreme. And yeah, and also I really want to inspire you to overcome your fears, because it gets easier and easier, and it's just a fear of the unknown. And the more we overcome our fears, the more we get used to it, and at one point it will feel like so familiar to be scared of something that you can easier overcome it, because I know it from myself. I faced so many challenges in my life and I had to overcome so much fear that if I get scared now, it feels like familiar, like known, and I stepped so many times into the unknown that I feel like, okay, I can do it again. And always when I look back on something, when I look back on a challenge, it's never as scary as I thought it would be. We really we used to make things up. We fear things more than necessary. It's most of the time it's totally unnecessary, or it's not so scary than actually the event will be. And so yeah, I think for me it definitely improved my life. I can make more decisions, I can have more experiences, I can make easier mistakes, and I think mistakes are a great opportunity to learn, and also it makes a great story, because every great story, or most great stories, they also telling us something about mistakes. And yeah, so that's also my YouTube channel also. I already forgot, it's also called Fearless Live More. I don't mean fearless, fear nothing, it's with a space between. Just fear less and live more. And I made it, yeah, I chase my fears. I chase my fears my whole life. The last 30 years I'm chasing my fears, and like I said, I grow from it. And it's sometimes very uncomfortable, but mostly just for a moment. Just for a moment. And it tells you so much about yourself. And I love to talk about manifestation, about mindset, about self-hypnosis, about meditation, reprogramming your subconscious mind, and yeah, about trauma and addiction and stuff. And I'm on this journey to improve my health and to get rid of bad habits and stuff. But also, I started all this. Yeah, I also love to talk about consciousness. I want to expand my consciousness, because for me, consciousness is key for everything. And because in every problem, there already is the solution. If you raise your consciousness, you can figure it out where the solution is. And my personal goal for my life, to go on this consciousness journey and health journey, is not just to get healthier, it's to raise my consciousness and to make a stronger bond with myself. I want to be in harmony with my body, mind and soul, and I want to create more heart and brain coherence, because from what I believe and what I know from my own experience is, if you are in heart and brain coherence, and if you are in harmony with your body, mind and soul, you are like you have like superpowers. People think that's all fantasy stuff, but I can say from my own experience, it's definitely not fantasy stuff. Where do you think come all these ideas for movies? They actually there is some truth behind it, and we can have some superpowers. And for example, I always wanted to figure out what is a since I was a child, I wanted to know what's a deja vu, because I always had these deja vus, and I've never researched so much. As child, we had no Google and stuff, and later on, I never thought about to research about it. I wanted to experience it myself and to learn it myself. And 5 years ago or 4 years ago, I first time I figured out for myself what is a deja vu, and I was so blown away. It really it changed my life a bit, a little bit of 100%. And also it was like, how do you say, it was like confirmed to me that superpowers are real. Maybe not everything we see in movies, but there is a lot of things are possible, and there are things like superpowers. Like, since I figured out what is a deja vu, I figured out that I had precognitive dreams, and I started to dream about people before I even met them. I never saw this person in my whole life, but I had a dream of this person in the past. So how is this possible? That's if that's not like, and I'm not special. I know a lot of people who, or quite some people who have precognitive dreams and psychic abilities. I love this whole topic about psychic abilities, because I know there is a lot of truth in it, and I know some people who have great, really great powers with psychic abilities. And that's what motivates me to get in touch with myself and to learn about my ego and my intuition, and to bring balance into my life, and to get rid of all this negative stuff, like intoxicating yourself with, I don't know, everything: alcohol, drugs, pornography, and all this stuff, too much cell phone stuff. It takes away all our power. It is stealing our focus, our attention. And if people would realize what we are capable of, people would not use telephones or cell phones. We would focus on ourselves and use our God-given abilities. And it's really crazy. We could do so crazy stuff, but I know where we are going. Everything is fine. I don't want to talk bad about anything at this world, because it's all part of a process, and everything's gonna be alright, like Uncle Bob used to say. So, no, that makes me really, makes me really emotional. So even I was scared to make this video, and I was scared to some people think now I'm completely stupid or whatever, but I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. So that's the message for today. Look at your fear. Your fears are your greatest teachers. Also, like your negative emotions. There are no negative or positive emotion for me, but negative emotions, emotion what doesn't feel good, it's your greatest gift. It's the yeah, if we are willing to face especially negativity, emotions and fear, that's our way into true freedom. It can show us a lot of things, a lot of truth about ourselves, and there is nothing to fear. We are always supported, we are loved, we are guided, we are always protected. Just claim it and believe it. So it is. So if you are still here, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm happy to read some comments of you. Tell me whatever, some experience of you, or yeah. So thank you for being here, for spending time with me. See you in the next video.